Alright, so we need to talk to both of them and make our decision. Alright, now I can save. Bye. Yeah, last time I killed myself over you. So, fair is fair. Time for you to come up in some sacrifice. Aren't I technically already dead? He's gone all Gundam. Okay, this is annoying. I can't hit him. Okay, what the fuck? This battle is stupid. What? Okay. So, when can I hit him? Yawn. 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 I hate enemies that have invincible periods, or like... Really? At least let him get down so I can hit him once. Like... This is just gonna be one of those boss battles that just takes forever for no real purpose. You like you have to run stun him. It's the only way to hit him. I really, like, I've always hated contextual bosses like this. Like, I've just never liked it. Like, either give a way to attack him or make him, like, super powered or something. Because otherwise this is just silly. You're just fluffing your boss. Like, that's why I really like the boss in Vagrant Story. It's more like a challenge on how you technique him and avoid his devastating hits. Oh, he's down? See, I can't tell if he's flying or not because there's no fucking floor. Oh, come on. Nope, go away. Because he doesn't hurt at all except for the red crystals. Okay, quit laughing and get down here. Bitch. Lay on. I like how they slowly suck me towards them. Oh, come on! Enough! Do it once, then come back down. Are you done? Are you really done yet? This battle's gonna take like a half an hour because you're a piece of shit. Also, target him. There was some boss, I don't remember what game it was, but you literally have like half a second to hit him, and you only do like 1 damage, you need to hit him like 100 times. But I remember it because you need to like hit him in an exact spot to make his armor drop, and like... Oh, it was so annoying. This reminds me of that. I wish, like, if you blocked that, it would cause him to, like, get stunned or something. Like, something. Like... This game has just evolved down into running at enemies until they're stunned. Oh, man, I should probably do that. Ugh. You're so annoying! Why? Why do people make bosses like these? Like, they're not fun or really that challenging. They're just annoying more than anything. Also, apparently, those crystals drain health, so they give him health. Which just makes it more annoying. Okay, I get it. You can dive. Like, really? What the fuck was that? Why even come down? Why even have such a phase if that's what happens? Like, it's also like the end boss for Bayonetta has a lot of really annoying moments where like he's unhittable or you have to like run all the way around the map and then you get to him and he's only up for like a half a second. Okay, that should have hit him. I wish I could, like, just use magic and destroy his hit points or something. Because at this point I would spam magic items, but apparently magics don't really work on him. Magic's just annoying. Because it seems even when I hold block, it'll still hit me. Oh, really? Oh, come on with this BS. Thank you. Yawn. At least he doesn't, like, have a heal, and it's like, oh, you got hit by his thing, and now he heals, like, a whole crap ton. So it's nice that this doesn't have invisible corners on the arena. Okay, that attack is entirely ineffective. Let's just use this. I don't really need to. It sucks because I'm probably gonna have to fight him twice. Put a crystal all over there. I'm fine with that. Oh, come on. Yeah, fuck you. That was a nice little spree. Are you done? Yep, just a little bit more. And get another good spree like that, it'll pretty much be the end. Now is he just gonna be a bitch and only be down for like a few seconds? Really? I'm gonna go down, up, up. Whenever you're ready. Ugh. Just get down here. Take your ass whooping. You're pretty much done for. I just have one more bar to get through on you, you stupid asshole. Padding the last boss. Knowing my luck, I'm gonna get hit with something and he's gonna like restore all of his health. Bullshit! This is just padding. This isn't even like they're trying anymore. It's one thing if there's slow progress, but long, like, turns where enemies have no progress is stupid. What are your dumb shoes? And also, this soon after announcing that Ma-O even exists, having like a mega Ma-O boss at the end is kind of weird and jolting. It's like the plot of this game didn't catch up until after you finished like the original plot of making the places. The, making all the islands float again. Come on, you have one more hit left. Now you're gonna spend like a half an hour shooting out these crystals. Fuck you! God. Yeah, evil is destroyed forever, now I get butts. Kill evil, get butts. That's my motto. I don't think I'm gonna fight him again. I don't think I want to see the ending where Laramie dies. Even though the other one's apparently the good ending. Don't really care. And I have the save state, so I can always go back to it if I really want to. People are like, please show the other ending. Yeah, time to heal. Sexual healing. What are you talking about? Laramie, you met Eon first. And, you know, took care of him and helped him out long before we even met Arcia.
I have completed my journey and finished the last chapters of my chronicle.
You've done well in studying these people, Arcia. I had considered them too evil to be worthy of more of my time and attention.
There's so much to learn about these fascinating people. Sometimes they're immature and primitive, but for the most part, they're very intelligent and compassionate.
It is obvious that more work must be done. I want you to continue working on your chronicles.
Yes, as you wish.
And who's this? Who is she talking to? Almost a year has passed. A year has passed. That painting definitely sets that off. Oh, I certainly loved him. Hoo hoo hoo. No, I definitely did not. See, ultimate evil has returned. See, he totally is Mao because he took a book and, you know, returned it. Didn't return it. Clearly. She didn't know, though. She's also a little young. Well, I can't really tell. I assume that she's very young. Maybe she's just short. Oh, that's rude. That's ageist. Let me keep admiring my angel drawing. They've all become severely skeptical about everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, they kind of saved all your lives. Yeah. Gisela making fish appear. Was he talking about the smell of the fish or talking about his grandmother, Gisela? Maybe he didn't like the smell of his grandmother. It's good that when the continents were rebuilt, they just, you know, rebuilt their cities exactly the same. And now they don't need to balance the town, so they can just make one huge city until they get wiped out by the volcano. Oh, well, glad they mentioned that. Yeah, well, that's what liars get. Oh, so make everybody fat, and then they will be concerned about their weight. Yep. You said it, dude, not me. It's still an abandoned wasteland. They'll serve meat pies made out of fat women.
Laramie, today you have become
Whoa.
a Desbat pirate. You are now a warrior and will conduct yourself as one. Do
Suddenly
not call
loud.
me brother. I am now your commander.
Loud.
Aye, aye, sir. How dare you walk into a lady's bedroom without knocking?
Huh? I'm sorry, but I didn't know where I was.
I don't remember that scene. You might have to show me an FMV to remind me of that scene. Where'd Korok go? Is he just like, peace? I'm off to another dimension. See ya. Oh, that necklace looks like something else. Please show the butt cutscene again. Seriously, why were they cutting apart the land? Like, what kind of idiots were they? I mean, I'll admit, overall it was good. I mean, there's obviously some disjointing. Like, this is... oh, there's the butt again. Yeah, you made the right decision. See, I didn't even know who that guy was. I mean, it's good, it's just... it feels like it's very dry. I think it would have been fine if they just, you know, cut it at the tower freezing over. It just feels like they try to insert another game and story into it that had no reference. Or it would have been much more interesting if it was like, oh, Arcia has to sacrifice herself. Because as far as characters go, Arcia's character development was really moot, whereas, yeah, like, Arcia's character development was very bland. And it would have been, and like, you have this crying scene with her and stuff, like, it would have been better if you were like kind of meant to be with her, and instead Arcia is the one who sacrifices herself, and then it ends. You know, that would have been interesting. But all the extra like souls reincarnating and all that nonsense was really unnecessary. Like, it really just would have been better if it was like Arcia sacrificed herself in the tower. And then, like, you know, Eon has to be with the tower or something, and Laramie's left behind, but then he reappears and does this. Like, that would be interesting. But it feels like they kind of, like, I don't know, like they wrote in extra parts, hoping to make the game longer, but they didn't really need to, because the enemies just started getting bullshitty. Like, the dragons were pretty bullshitty, but, like, that last boss was just annoying. I mean, the FMVs were nice, but like that one had really bad dialogue. But other than that, all the rest of them were fine. And didn't sound awful. But Kenji Kamiyama, you probably did a good job storyboarding, although it didn't play out quite as well. Art direction was good. For everything. Even the pixely art and everything. Animators were definitely good. The animation in the game was generally pretty smooth. Looked pretty good for, I mean, a 1997, you know, 3D action RPG game. I wouldn't have expected it. Animo finishing. Those animos. I mean, even the character, like, models were good for the time. Backgrounds are pretty good. I mean, they all made you feel like you're in a new place. And they had interesting detail work and stuff. Music was great. Thank you, Kuhei Tanaka. Yeah. That's a name. Sarah Cyphers. Sparky Thornton. Although I swear Arcea's voice is also like what's the Chiquitita from Shining Force Neo. I swear to God it's the same voice. Man, I'm just glad we got to see Bud again. That made me happy. And then you had obvious Steve Blum, and then obvious, what's his name? The arch enemy in, Cowboy Bebop. And, the guy who played Jet. Pretty much everyone who was in Cowboy Bebop and Shining Force Neo, who voice acted for both of those, did all the voices for this as well. Like, that's just the way it is. Avid editor. Avid's a piece of shit. I hate Avid. If they're talking about Avid production or video editing, it's garbage. There's like a million other programs that are better. I'll take Sony Vegas over that. Just because Avid crashes out of... Yeah. Yeah, in 1997 you would only have Avid... I don't even think... yeah, After Effects was out, wasn't it? Or is that like 99? Yeah. Marketing Product Manager, John Ardell, you did not do a good job because I've never heard of this game before now. Yeah. Package and Manuel Desi. Troubleshooter. Pew pew pew! I don't remember the title logo design. Thank you, Akira Sato. I have a feeling that they wanted to make the game more epic and longer, but they had constraints. Like, disk constraints, memory constraints. Yeah. They needed to redo, like, the Souls as part of a sequel or something, or, like, something a little more interesting. But it, all in all, it felt disjointed. Is this one of the PlayStation games where it gets stuck on the end? Yep, it's stuck on the end. So let's close this. Where is it? There it is. Whoa, hey. Rude, Windows. Don't do that. I hate when sometimes I do something and it just like minimizes all windows. Alright. The Grand Stream Saga. You get an acorn. A big freaking acorn. And leave those here. I need to go through and check them anyway. So let's get everything straightened up. Because I didn't check up this list to make sure that everything is all good. Yeah, because I don't think I ever deleted from the previous run. Okay, so this was actually fine. Yeah, because I think it was actually not in there. So time for me to move stuff around. The acorns. Grand Stream Saga. Bam. Shame I couldn't get Legend of Mana to work. Yeah, and Cartia I'm keeping in, Incredible Crisis I'm keeping in, the playing so I can look for functional copies or figure out what's going on. Same thing with Space Griffin. You know what, I'm just going to move them. Because I don't like them here in my playing folder. Because it bothers me, and I like creating unnecessary amounts of extra folders, as many folders as possible. Yeah, X-Files was broken, so I will throw these in the broken category, and broken is just where I'll put the stuff that I'm going to replay or try to play. I have a few in my Game Boy collection, Game Boy Advance collection that I need to figure out and get them to work. And if they don't work, then no big deal. But if you want to go ahead and pick a number, and I will set it up, and that will be the game we will play tomorrow. I just need to figure out a setting I can use, because it works, but when I'm recording it doesn't work. So I need to find a way around that it actually shows it. Or I can try to do strange emulation through like another... I have a special like tool assist emulator that I can use. That's like SMXVU or something. I don't know. It's basically used to like build, modify, or hack games. And I can play almost anything through that, but it doesn't function correctly with my controller at all, and has a lot of like graphical bugs. But I can turn on and off layers, and it'll probably work with that. Or I can force it to, like where it'll show me, but it may not show up on the recording. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something. to get Space Griffin to work. I could always use a different streaming program. I have one that uses uses software instead of hardware, except it's really shitty. But I might try doing that instead, so that way I'm not using GPU stuff. Yeah, that's another thing I was going to try. I think the problem is that I can use not GNU. I have the same problem with TurboGrafx 16 games, where they have trouble recording, but not with this streaming software, but with another one. And the problem is that it takes over layers. Yeah, OpenGL. Because my most recording softwares use OpenGL, but if I use OpenGL to play Space Griffin, it works fine. If I use the OpenGL drivers, but if I use a recording software that uses OpenGL, then it doesn't work. So I have to use like a different base for it, like something that uses either all software or all hardware, whichever won't interfere with the OpenGL settings, or won't interfere with OpenGL or take drivers away from Space Griffin, because obviously something doesn't run correctly. Let's see. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. Doing it this way. Yeah, I could try doing that, doing a half and half on my screen and letting it just load into like a one section of my screen. The only thing is it gets hinky when I try to use recording stuff, which I might have to use awful programs like Shadowplay. And then I'd have to do like a full screen, but it's not a true full screen, so it'd have like excessive black borders. Or I'd have to like find a way to set like a PNP so that way it could play, but then it might be like exceedingly small. I'm not really sure. Alright, well I'm going to put this in playing, and then tomorrow, oh no, go back. Tomorrow I will start it off with this one. So I'm just going to have it all set up, so tomorrow I can start playing it right away. That's like using a second monitor is like a last ditch. That's like if I don't have anything else I can do. I mean, the problem with using my PVR is that it's not very good at region capture. It's either full stream or nothing. The only other thing I could do is output source to my Chromebook and then stream it, but my Chromebook sleeps. So like if my connection like for streaming runs on too long, my Chromebook will go to sleep, and try to like silently run it. Like when I download large attachments, it'll like go to sleep and like let it load quickly, so I wouldn't know if the picture's still being broadcast or not. It's a pain. I'll figure out something for it. I'm not jumping to do it right now because I, have 971 other games to play at the moment, plus the other 3 games. Oh, yeah. I mean, all I need to do is use something. If push comes to shove, I can use Shadow Play and have Shadow Play record in. Yeah. But have Shadow Play stream. It's just Shadow Play. I don't really know when it's going and when it shuts off, and it's not very good at doing a lot of stuff. But Shadow Play it does work with. I just don't like using Shadow Play at all. But that's just a pain in the ass. I mean, push comes to shove, I could always get my PS3, and it's either... I wonder if it's on the store. I could probably just get it. I don't know if I actually want to pay for Space Griffin, which I highly doubt it. But that also, I might just, when I get some money together, get a PS2, get a bunch of games that are difficult to play, emulated, and then just do it that way. Because, I mean, games for PlayStation 2 are, like, dirt cheap right now anyway. Space Griffin's probably, like, super cheap. Let's see. Ah, it's an import. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to import it. But either way, it's like 20 bucks. I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, I have a PS1 somewhere, but then all I have to do is buy the game. The only reason why is that I don't have the cables to hook to my PVR, so it would be a pain in the butt to do it that way. Because I'd have to go out and look for PS1 cables and buy them or whatever. Oh yeah, I'd probably, no matter what, do that. But I need PS2. I need to get a PS2 at some point because there's some games I want to play that I can't emulate. At least not yet, because they haven't upgraded anything. But, I don't know. I'm going to say that's all for right now. I will continue. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just cutting corners. That's, like, again, these are all last ditch. I still have to check other options that I have that are just on my computer right now. But I will continue this tomorrow with the game you picked, 186. And then we'll move on from there. So, thanks for watching, and see you later.